The horses are on the track for race number 1. They're going to go 7 furlongs for $7,900. Number 1 is Stars in the Park, owned by Just for Kicks Stable, trained by Sean Morin with Shannon Beauregard. Number 2 is Finally Famous, owned by the Palm Isle Racing Stable, trained by Tom Gardapi Jr. with Stanley Chady Jr. Number 3 is Texas Wit, owned by Henry Ritt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno with Caleb Pizarro. Number 4, that's Where's the Reward, owned by Hardball Stable, trained by Stephen Gaskin with Rico Walcott. Number 5 is Governador, owned by B&J Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Rafael Zentino Jr. Rounding out the field is number 6, Ultimately, owned by Don Rack, trained by Lee Delaron with Edgar Zentino. Post time for race number 1, 4 minutes away. They're at the post. And they're off. Breaking sharply from the middle, that's Texas Wit, who goes to get the early lead. In between horses, Where's the Reward? On the far outside, Ultimately now goes to engage Texas Wit for the lead. Where's the Reward is now going to be the stalker in third. 4 more back, Governador. 3 more to Stars in the Park, and Finally Famous is the trailer, about 9 off of it. The opening quarter, a quick 24-3. Texas Wit with that lead by 3/4 of a length. Ultimately, on the outside in second, Where's the Reward? Moving up smartly on the outside in third. Now into second, going after Texas Wit. Making a move on the inside, Governador and Stars in the Park. Finally Famous is the trailer. The half was 50-1. Texas Wit and Where's the Reward? These two locking up for the second half of the duel as they hit the head of the lane. Where's the Reward still responding? On the outside, Texas Wit not giving up. Stars in the Park, who's watched all the action, is ready to swoop on the outside. Stars in the Park watched the early going and goes on to win by 3. Where's the Reward? Second best. Third's going to go to Texas Wit. And fourth to Finally Famous. Official winner here in race number 1. That's number 1, Stars in the Park. Stars in the Park is a big gelding, 3 years old, by Astrology, out of the mare Paisley Park by Notebook. Owned by Just for Kicks Stable, trained by Sean Morin, and ridden to victory by Shannon Beauregard. Time for the 7 furlongs, 1:30-3. Race 1 is official in the upcoming second race. There are no changes. Post time for race number 2, 20 minutes away.